Hello everyone, this is Sriram Balaji. In this video, I'll walk you through how to build a Power Platform Agent Squad Lite with Copilot Studio. A brief look at my socials, my LinkedIn, my YouTube, and my website. If you like this video, please consider liking this video and subscribe to my channel. Go through a quick demo of the Power Platform Agent Squad Lite. So, a brief description of this agent. It is a group of agents which work together to provide assistance during your Power Platform project development lifecycle. So, it consists of multiple agents: user story agent, test case agent, solution design, automated test agent, PCF controls, and plugins and workflow agent, and the Dynamics 365 client script agent. So if you go to agents here, so you can see all these agents here. So these agents will be triggered by the orchestrator when you based on the prompt you give. So let's get started with the user story agent. So I'm asking this agent squad to give me like 5 user stories without acceptance criteria and description. Yeah. So you also have another prompt we can use, suggested prompt we can use that will generate user stories with acceptance criteria and description. Yeah, this one. Okay. Now I got the user story now. So what I want to do, I want to create a acceptance criteria. So for this user story, so I can go ahead and say I have this one user story I have, and then I want the acceptance criteria. So yeah, so this also will invoke the user story agent. Okay, let me just turn on this. You can see here the first prompt also invoke the user story agent. The second prompt also where I'm asking to generate the acceptance criteria that also invokes the user story agent. Okay, let's move on. Let's go ahead and create a test case for this. Um, let's say take that. Just click on this so you can see it invokes a test case agent. It's in progress, and it comes up with it a manual test case. This is a manual test case that generates for this user story. So moving on, once we have the test case, we can also generate a Playwright automation test. So we'll do that. Let me go ahead and do it, and I'll also give the manual test case here, description here, and hit enter. So this we are asking it to generate automated test case using Playwright. So let's just quickly check what's happening here. I think this is invoked the automated test agent, and then it's completed. So here you have the Playwright test script for your manual test case, right? So moving on, what you can also do is you can actually generate the design. So let's say I have a user story, and then I just want the design for that user story using Power Platform technologies. I can actually go ahead and use the suggested prompt. So this will invoke the solution design agent. It's still in progress. So it's going to generate the design, as you can see. Uh, yeah. Let's move on to generating a client script. Yeah, let's just click this. So as you can see, it can actually invoking the client script agent and generating the client script for the form. So we'll go ahead and create a plugin. So let me go ahead and ask like create a plugin, creation of account, create a task. Let me click on that. So as you can see, it invokes the Dynamics 365 plugins and workflow agent, and it's creating the plugin code. The last but not the least, let me go ahead and generate a PCF control. I'll say create a PCF control for a colored text box. Let's see. Yeah, now you can see it is invoking a PCF controls agent. Just give it a few seconds. It's going ahead and generating the code for this color text box, and it's also giving the instructions how to create a piece of control project and so on and so forth. Now let's switch gears and see how this agent squad is built. So as you can see, these are all child agents. So let's go one by one. Let's click on the user story agent and look at that. So I'm calling this as a user story agent, and this is a description agent to generate user stories. So the Copilot Studio Orchestrator will choose this agent based on this description. So whenever I ask a prompt to generate user stories, it is intelligent enough to invoke this agent. So this is the instructions act as a user story agent, generate user stories for the system or application, and it in this format, right? This is what the instructions it will follow. So I'll just move on to the next agent. Let's go ahead with the test case agent. So this is a manual test case agent. Description is generates a test case, and this is the uh, instructions I'm giving your test case agent, and then I'm also saying this is the example user story given by the user, and then what you need to do, and then how to generate a test case. That's the instruction given to the test case agent. I'll skip to the Playwright automated test agent. So here it generates a test automation using Playwright. So you're saying the instruction your agent to generate automated test cases using Playwright for a test case. User will provide the test case. If it does not provide it, then it will ask the user for a test case. So that's that. Moving on to the solution design agent. So it generates the design for a user story. So according to the instructions, you're expert in Power Platform solution design. When the user asks for the design for a particular user story, you provide a design using Power Platform technologies. So that's that. Let's move on. Let's move to the client script agent. So it generates client scripts for PowerApps and Dynamics 365 CE. The instructions you're giving are expert in D365 and Power Platform client script coding. So users are approaching for assistance creating client scripts, and your primary role is to provide guidance and example code for the request. So it provides guidance as well as the example code for the client script. Let's move on to the PCF control agent. So this assistant is helpful in creating PCF controls. So this is the instruction here, PCF controls agent, and it creates PCF controls using TypeScript and React. So whenever a user asks you to create a PCF control, then provide the guidance as well as an example to create PCF control and TypeScript. And the last but not the least, this is the Dynamics 365 plugins and workflow agent. So this is a description as you're expert Dynamics 365 developer. You know how to create plugins and custom workflows. So this agent generate both Dynamics 365 plugins as well as workflows. So when a user asks you to create a plugin, you provide the guidance and return the plugin code or the workflow code. One cool thing I like to show you is something called prompt chaining, where the output of one prompt is used as the input for the other prompt. For instance, the first prompt says generate one user story for the membership CRM, and the output of this prompt will be used by the second prompt. That is generate a test case for this user story, and also generate a design for the user story using Power Platform technology. Let's see how it goes. Let's give it a few seconds. So there you go. So you have the user story here. So you have a test case generated for that user story, and you also have the design for the user story. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.